itself. And so here they are celebrating that possibility and that hope. It says here, with banner flip-flapping, once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky. Ready because you're that kind of guy. So here it is. They have banners flapping and they're raising it high. They're celebrating as they enter here towards a beautiful place, and they're ready for anything under the sky, as if they don't have fear. And so because why are they ready? They're just have that kind of spirit, that kind of heart, that kind of guy, it says here. And oh, the places you'll go. There is fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame, you'll be famous as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV. So the possibilities of getting a victory is there for us all. Let's bask in that. Now, it says here, or it looks like there's some, right? It looks like a leaning place here, except when they don't, because guess what? Sometimes you won't have victory. And because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games, 2 games you can't win because you'll play against you. So you're going to be defeating yourself here, beating yourself up, so to speak, to say, I wouldn't be able to, get to where I want to be, because you talk yourself out of it. You discourage yourself. You're listening to discouragement. Ultimately, those voices that bring that. And it says here, all alone, it's going to feel to be. That's the place we're going to be one time or another. It says whether you like it or not, alone will be something, will be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between Hitcher and Yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. To the point that it's really a source of discouragement here, that you don't even want to move forward at all, but that you need to, but everything is pushing you back to not. And so it's scary, you're stuck, that fear is frightening, that stage fright makes you frozen, you are completely maybe physically what do you call that, paralyzed, perhaps, in terms of feeling joy again, paralyzed from being able to be motivated to move forward. And so as we continue our story here, it says, but on you will go, though the weather be foul, on you will go. It says here, he's speaking it into his life, speaking it into existence. On you will go, all right? Though your enemies prowl, on you will go. Through the heck and cracks howl, onward you up many a frightening creek. Though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak, even though you'll be going towards darkness, your feet will be wet. It's going to be a hard a boat ride here, alone. All right, but with 2 paddles, here we go. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far and face up to your problems, whatever they are. Here he is, he's facing a problem with a smile. He's almost like acknowledging it with a pet of the acknowledgement, like a pet to this monster here, but that not necessarily fearing and choosing fear. And it says here, as you and you can see here now, there's a whole bunch of people that look the same, but you're the only one who's different, and it's against blackness, of darkness, of being alone. It might represent of unknowns. But here it is. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. Very good. You have to know that there's going to be trials, but there's also going to be joy. So let us continue to ride those ups and downs and go through it, embrace it, live it. but also overcome it. And here we go. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. In parentheses, a 98 3/4% guaranteed. So there's a 1/4 that you possibly won't. But anyhow, it says, kid, you'll move mountains. That is the great possibility. And fact, because look, here they are lifting this mountain. It is moving along with them. They are doing it. All right. And again, he's pulling it on his own. He is doing it. And it says here, so be your name, okay? Buxbaum or Bixby or Breyer or Mordecai Alley. Then there he is, Alan O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. So get on your way. Whoever you are, you're going to go to great places. Today is your day. And in addition to that, your mountain that you're going to have to overcome is waiting. Well, get on your way, because you'll be able to move it out of your way, even if it's this great obstacle. So thank you so much that we read that together. I appreciate all the times that we get to read these stories together. Let us continue to do so, and let us continue to share our thoughts about what we think about these books, and let us continue to continue the conversations as we really just take the time to read these beautiful stories and more, and please share any insights that you guys have. Thank you for taking the time here with me to do that. So the places that we'll go, I know we'll be able to go to good and not so good places, the highs and the lows. We'll be able to go through them, the valleys and the hills. No matter what, we know that we can reach out to God, for his hand is always reaching out to us, so we can grab it. It's there. So let us not walk alone all the way, because God is with us as he promises and declares. So let us continue to speak that into our lives, and speak that to other people's lives, that we hear that, but it's so true, and really look into that and be diligent about knowing God's presence, and basking into his loving presence, for he's here, and the places that we'll be able to go to with him is endless and beautiful, ultimately, because he's going to be the one who's with us. So let us continue to invite God into our lives, because he is the source of all that's good, ultimately, and we're going to go to really good places then in that case. So let us pray that Jesus continues to be here in our lives actively, as we continue to be plugged into the source of life. Thank you guys. Take care out there. I'll see you next time. Bye.